This is the video for you if you want to install a Nayax card reader on one of these Mega Minis. Let's get into it. Here's everything that came with the Nayax card reader kit. You have the pulse wiring harness, you have the Nayax card reader itself and the antenna. You plug in the pulse wiring harness into the back of the Nayax card reader. This is where the antenna plugs in. Satisfying click when that goes in right. And then here's a clear backing. There's slots for the both wiring harnesses to go through for the antenna and for the Nayax reader. This came with the claw machine. It's the adapter for the Nayax card reader to go on, or I'm sure other card readers probably fit. So it actually sandwiches in between the metal on the claw machine. Right here I'm using a 7mm ratchet. There's 4 nuts on the back of this that I'm going to remove, and then we are going to replace it with the 4 nuts that came with the claw machine. These nuts were on there pretty good. They put the nuts on after the paint, so it definitely took a little bit of elbow grease to get them out, but they're out. This plexiglass slides out. Mine is cracked, but we're replacing it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we'll get rid of that. We'll put our adapter on, and we will put the credit card reader through the opposite side, so it sandwiches it in. Right here you see me putting the pulse wiring harness through a little gap between the prize sensor. There's just enough room to be able to put this through. I did make a mistake and I did not run the antenna wiring at the same time I was running the pulse wiring, and I definitely should have. It was an afterthought, so that was a little tricky. Definitely wire them in at the same time. That'll save you some headache there. But you can see we come through the back end and it sits through here. This is why you have to have the adapter. If not, this thing would slide around. In here I have no place to mount to. So you'll see this kind of slide through, fits in perfectly, closes the gap. Then we'll grab our 4 nuts and put it on the back. There is 8 studs on the back of this, but I thought that was just overkill. And I guess I was just too excited to put all 8 on the back. I don't think you need all 8. We just put 4 on there, put them snug, not too tight. We don't want to break them. And here's those 4 nuts on the back, sandwiched between the claw machine. This is what the antenna looked like before we had to move it to the top, and you can see the gap that we had to feed the wires through. Alright guys, this has been a 3-day install. Today is the 3rd day working on putting this Nayax card reader on my claw machine from Alibaba. I was not prepared for the setting up this reader. I thought it was going to be plug it in, turn it on, change some things on the MoMA app, go. But that is not how it happened. Put it on, it turned on, didn't work, moved the antenna to the top of the machine, which I was hopeful that I could put it back in the machine. But you might have to play with the antenna at different locations. Supposedly you can also call Nayax to change the card reader, to change what tower the card reader uses. So it might be set to Verizon, but you might have better service with AT&T, and you can call Nayax to switch it over. That's what I've heard. But the software really did me bad. I did the generic software, like setting up my prices and things, but I had this issue, and you might run into it too, and I'm going to show you the solution. But I had my 4 different prices on the screen, and when I clicked the first price, it would just cancel. Click the second one, cancel immediately. As soon as I click the price and then go to pay for it, it would just immediately cancel. And just shook me. So I got in this group. If you're looking into getting the claw machines, check out this group. I think it's Street Claw Machines or Claw Machine Street Vendors. It's on Facebook. Or just join any claw machine, mini claw machine group on Facebook. And the people in that community are so very helpful. I talked to a bunch of people. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to install this card reader. I get on there and I'm like, somebody please help. And this happens a lot. Nayax is, I think, difficult to mess with, but they just work so well with these machines. So that's what I did. So I got on there, reached out, and some guy named Andrew from California, he took a phone call with me. And he walked me through, very nice of him, he walked me through all of his settings. And we found out what setting in my app, just how it came factory, was wrong. And he just helped me out. Like he just told me exactly. We went down every single setting, and I will show you. I don't know if I'll put that in this video, actually, but I will show you if you want to see it. My settings, the settings he helped me set up. So if you're in the same position, I was, you can now look at my settings. So I will make a video talking about what settings I have set up that are working for me now once I have everything ready. So if you want to see that, leave a comment, leave a like. I'll make that video for you. This guy was very helpful. So Andrew, if you ever see this video, thank you for helping me set it up, walking me through the MoMA app. It was very helpful. If you guys decide you're going to get a Nayax card reader, you can actually use Andrew's affiliate code, which is EliteClaw, all one, EliteClaw. I'll put it in the description below. You can use that. I think it actually saves you a percentage on your first time buying Nayax card readers. And you'll actually be benefiting Andrew for helping us know how to use this software. So he actually taught me a lot. He's on the group, so you can check him out. But enough rambling. I'm going to show you guys how to wire this into this machine. It's 4 wires. I'm using 4 wires. I think you can just use 3. I'm using 4. How I wired it into the back of this. Then we're going to turn this on, do some test plays. We're going to see if it's reading the cache that's in it. Because one of the things I really want to have with the machine is I want to read the cache, so that for my location to have these machines on it, that's how I get my calculations for commissions and things like that. So it might not always be right, because this can go down. You can still take cash and coin. So if you ever have the card reader go down and someone plays cash and doesn't read it, you still might have to check. I don't know yet. My first one. Also, something that Andrew said, once you get the first reader set up correctly, you can actually call or email Nayax, which maybe I can leave that in the description below, and have them copy the settings from this reader onto all of them. So if you're going to have a bunch of minis like we have, the 6 minis, and we have 6 more coming in, I'm actually going to email them to set all of mine up the same way this one is, so I don't have to keep going through all the software. So I thought that was something cool. I'm giving you that information now. But let's dive into wiring these 4 wires up. I'll show you how I did it. But I cannot be liable if you wire it wrong or yours is different. So I'm going to show you how I am doing mine, and for entertainment purposes only. Do not get mad at me if you wired in wrong. I'm going to show you how I did it. So let's dive in. I'm going to turn this thing around. Okay, so it looks a little janky now, but these are all the extra wires right here in this bundle that we're not going to use. So I'm actually about to tape these up out of the way so they don't hit against anything, because there is power going through these and we don't want it to catch ground anywhere. So first thing we're going to do is wrap these up, and I'll show you which of these cables from this pulse wiring that we're using. Okay, here's the 4 wires we're going to use. So we have ground, which I think you don't have to use this one, but we're going to use it because it's here. So ground wire, we have AC, DC, and positive. There is 2 of these wires, and I think they're pass-through. See, the other one of these is live, so I'll let you know that now. If this one touches on the other side, you're going to have power going through it. So this is live on both sides. I have the other one taped up. Then you have AC to DC in. This is DC power. It's negative. And then this is the important one, pulse 1. So pulse 1 wire. So this is these three are simple because you look on here, you have 12 volt positive, you have ground, and then you have positive. This would be negative, and then this is ground. So we're gonna hook up the ground wire to it. That's that. This is your pulse wire, and then I traced this wire back. This wire might be different on yours, but there's two gray wires and this blue wire. So this blue wire is going to go down to your bill acceptor. This gray wire goes to your coin mech. When a quarter is put in, it sends one pulse through here, sends it to the board, and this machine's set up for 4 quarters. So when 4 pulses come through, it'll let a play happen. The blue wire will send 4 pulses for every one denomination, $1. So every time $1 is put in, 4 pulses come through this wire. So that's what this is for. This pulse wire comes from this pulse wiring harness. When a card gets put in there and you say they're going to get 3 plays, you're going to get 12 pulses for this because each pulse is for 1 quarter. So that's how you have to put it in your system, by the way. So every $1 your play cost is 4 pulses on this machine. So we're going to take this one, we're going to cut this connector off of it here, and then we have a replacement one we're going to put on there. So let's cut this one off, and we're going to wire these back up. Blue is for the bill acceptor, and gray is for the coin mech. So we're going to take all 4 of these wires. Okay. Always give it a tug. Tug, tug, tug. Tug, tug, tug. Tug. All those are looking good. All tight in there. Our positive first. $12 We have our black, our negative, on ground. This brown wire right here, it says ground. So we hooked it to the ground wire right here. And then we have our green wire, which is pulse 1, connected to the 2 grays and a blue. So those are there. We have our other wires tied back so they can't bump into anything. We have some grip lock ties here, reusable zip ties. We're also going to, because these are just so thin wires, we're going to just zip tie them to this bundle right here so they don't get tugged on a whole bunch. Yeah, that's good. Less likely to get tugged on now. Alright, and then this bundle, we'll wrap it around like that. Now we are done with the wiring part of it. I'm going to leave my antenna on top here. I'm hoping I don't have to leave this out, but I'm thinking since I'm inside my house, I don't think it's getting good connection. So on location, I'm going to put it inside and see if we still have good connection. But if I have to leave it out, what else are you going to do? So we need the antenna, but I'm hoping once we put it at a location, it'll have better cell service. I don't have great cell service at my house anyway, so we'll leave that up here until we're ready to set it on location. Then we'll pop it in the box. So let's put everything back together. So when I got my 5 Nayax readers, I got this little card with it. This little card lets you test your card reader without actually having to spend your own money on it. So you can just keep using this. It actually will show, this is what I'm told, this will show a credit on your account when you use this card. So if you put a $7 play on there, it's going to show you made $7. But on your statement, the $7 will be removed. So this is just to test it. I'm still learning. I'm covering over my numbers because I don't know if that's specific to this or not. Also, another thing with the Nayax Card Reader, the basic code to get into your card reader is 123123. I don't know if enough people know this or not, but you need to change your password per Nayax Reader. Because if not, someone like me or someone else can come to your card reader and change things on your reader. So you don't want that to happen. You don't want someone messing with your reader. So change your code from 123123 to something unique to you. So I am told that you can actually get rid of these two screens that it flashes from, and it can stay on this one screen by itself. That's what I'm told. So it'll actually scroll through two other screens, this one and another one. We're having a fault now, we'll see. Oh, I did have it set to reset, so I think I need to go back into my settings. This message right here, choose desired amount, used to say bonus plays for credit cards. So I need to go change it in the software. If you want a software video, leave a comment, let me know. But right now I'm going to click right here.
Please present your card or your mobile phone.
And it's loud. If we actually change the volume on it if we want to. I'm going to scan my card. Oh.
Authorizing.
And you can hear it.
Thank you.
And it's going to click 12 times. And now we have 3 plays for our $3. So you can kind of see. You can click it. You can click different ones.
Please present your card or your mobile phone. Transaction canceled.
And that's what it would do. Every time it would say transaction canceled. But changing the timer on there, let me know. I'll help you with that. But we're going to click right here in the middle. We're going to go to technician mode. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let this in. We can scroll here, reboot, reset, advanced setting, factory reset, all these different settings here. I think let's see here. Right here in advanced setting, we have volume. It says volume is
card approved. Card approved. Card approved.
It gets loud, doesn't it?
Card approved.
Oh wow.
Card approved. Card approved. Card approved.
Yeah, I don't want any sound on that one. Guys, let me know if you have any questions that I did not answer. This has been a 3-day Nayax install. So this video probably has been a little bit all over the place. Maybe I pieced it together. If you have any questions, want to see more of the claw machines, leave a like, consider subscribing, leave a comment, and I guess you'll see you on the next one. Peace!